Welcome to Raghava Creation. Maths is easy. Let's learn maths in an easy and interesting way. Do subscribe our channel. Today we are going to learn about Standard 6, Chapter 1, Numbers, where we learn about properties of numbers. So properties of numbers. So there are different properties which are involved in numbers. So let's start with the first commutative property. So here it involves two numbers and only one operation. So operation can be either addition or subtraction or multiplication or division. When two numbers are product, that is a multiply, the order of numbers does not affect the sum or the product. This is called as commutativity of addition or multiplication. For example, 43 plus 57 is equals to 57 plus 43. Though you change the order of the numbers, but the answer will be the same. Similarly, 12 into 15 is equals to 15 into 12. So commutative property is true for addition and multiplication, whereas subtraction and division, it is false. Associative property involves three numbers. The order is the same, but the grouping of the number is different. When several numbers are added or multiplied, the order in which the numbers are added does not matter. This is called associativity of addition or multiplication. Example, 43 plus 57 plus 25 is equals to 43 plus 27 plus 57 plus 25. So here, when you add 43 plus 57, you get the answer will be the same, which will be 100. 100 plus 25 will be 125. Similarly, here 43 plus 82 will also be the same 105, 25. So here, even when you multiply, the answer will be the same. 12 into 15 into 7 will be equal to 12 into 15 into 7. Same like commutative property, even associative property is true for addition and multiplication, and it is not true for subtraction and division. Next, we'll see the distributive property. Distributive property involves minimum of two operations. The product of a number and the sum of a number can be written as the sum of two products. This property is called as property of distributivity of multiplication over addition or subtraction. Example, 37 into 100 plus 2 can be written as 37 into 100 plus 37 into 2. This is distributive property of multiplication over addition. 37 into 100 minus 2 can be written as 37 into 100 minus 37 into 2. This is property of distributivity of multiplication over subtraction. Identity property. When 0 is added to any number, we get the same number. So 0 is called as the additive identity. Examples, when you add 0 to any number, the value remains the same. When we multiply any number by 1, we get the same number. So 1 is called as the multiplicative identity. Examples. So let's go to the exercise now. Fill in the blanks. So here, the difference between the smallest natural number and the smallest whole number is, the smallest natural number is 1 and the smallest whole number is 0, and their difference is 1. 17 into dash is equal to 34 into 17. Yes, this is the commutative property. So the answer is 34. When dash is added to a number, it remains the same. So you add 0 to the number, which value remains the same. Division by dash is not defined. Division by 0 is not defined. Multiplication by dash leaves a number unchanged. So when you multiply by 1, the value remains unchanged. You go to true or false. 0 is the identity for multiplication of whole numbers. Is it true or false? It is false because 1 is the identity. Sum of two whole numbers is always less than their product. Let's try it out with an example. The statement goes false. Sum of two whole numbers, 2 plus 1 is 3. Whereas when you multiply, their product is 2. So 3 is greater than 2. So always it is not true. Both addition and multiplication are associative for whole numbers. True. Both addition and multiplication are commutative for whole numbers. True. Multiplication is distributive over addition for whole numbers, and it's true. Name the property being illustrated in each of the following cases. So here, one operation is involved with two numbers, so it is commutative property of addition. Here, multiplication operation is involved with three numbers, so it is associative property of multiplication. Here you have with 0, added with 0, which is an additive identity, multiplied by 1, which is multiplicative identity. Here you have two operations involved, so it is distributive property of multiplication over addition. 50 into 42 can be written as 50 into 40 plus 50 into 2. Use the properties of whole numbers to simplify. 50 into 100. 50 into 100. 102 can be written as 100 plus 2, where you can involve distributive property of multiplication over addition. So 50 into 100 plus 50 into 2. So you get the answer as 5,100. 500 into 689 minus 500 into 89. So 500 into 689 minus 89. We are bringing it to distributive property, where 500 into 600 is 3 lakhs. 4 into 132 into 25. So you get 4 into 25 into 132. You can change the order using the associative property. So 4 into 25 is 100. 100 into 132 is 13200. 196 plus 34 plus 104. So again, you can group them. 196 plus 104 plus 34. When you add these two, you get 300 plus 34, 334. Now we'll move on to the objectives. 53 plus 49 into 0 is 0, because any number multiplied by 0 is 0. 59 divided by 1 is 59. The product of a non-zero whole number and its successor is always. A non-zero whole number and its successor is always an even number. For example, if you multiply 1 into 2 is 2. If you take 2 as a number multiplied by its successor 3 is 6. So it's always an even number. The whole number that does not have a predecessor is 0. 0 is the whole number which doesn't have a predecessor. Which of the following expressions is not 0? 0 into 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 by 2 is also 0. 2 divided by 0 is undefined. Which of the following is not true? This is associative property, so it stands true. Again, you have the associative property, which is true. Third one, you have the distributive property, where it is false. Addition and multiplication cannot be combined together. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe, like and share. Thank you for watching. Raghava Creation, Maths is Easy.